These are the questions you can ask around that to decide, how complicated is this compliance work going to be for me? The first question, like we usually ask, is like, how many platforms or exchanges are you using? Because if it's just on one platform and it's an Australian exchange, then it's actually going to be relatively simple. But if they're on multiple platforms, then now you're going to have to deal with the crypto that's being transferred from one platform to another, and then from another, and we have to track and record all those correctly. And it's not like these in sort of summary reports, right, with the investments where it just says, the fund has this thing called crypto. They've got one crypto, and here's the total market value. But there's no breakdown of the actual assets. And here on the right, you can see like really how it should be looking so that, the members can also see what the fund holds, right? And so that everyone can meet all the obligations that they need to. You should have this breakdown of all the individual crypto assets. So if you do find an auditor who's like pushing back a little bit about the situation, it usually comes down to like proving ownership. This is one of the items that they really there's like concern about around crypto. That's because, for example, if the crypto has been moved to a wallet that the trustee is managing directly, there's no external body who's sort of like a third party who can send them a report to say, hey, these are the balances. What I'm going to show you is an example of, say, your Self Managed Super Fund client has registered on an Australian crypto exchange, and then we're going to import that data. So the way that you do that in Syla is you just click to add the data source. And we have all the different exchanges listed here. So you can then look at these transactions. You can go to the accounting tab, go to the transaction list. And this is where you can see all the transactions that have been synced into BGL. So here you can see like, that's all these like interest payments that you saw on the other screen where they've been recorded.